This was a really sad morning. A morning prayer service called for Jewish freedom and unity was disrupted today by protesters who objected to the inclusion of mixed seating in a public place. The prayer service was organized by Rabbi Leo Dee, who lost his wife and 2 daughters in a terror attack in April. And ILTV's Ariella Lahyani attended the event in Dizengoff Square.
Rabbi Leo Dee, who lost his wife and 2 daughters in a terror attack in Samaria in April, planned a Shacharit morning prayer service at Dizengoff Square this morning. Rabbi Dee was recently appointed Special Envoy for Special Initiatives.
To my opinion, there are no sides. We're all here together. All of us are together in Am Yisrael. All of us are in Eretz Yisrael. And our goal is to make the best in Eretz Yisrael. We should have place for religious people, place for non-religious people, place for Jews and non-Jews. All of us have place in Dizengoff. All of us have place in Efrat. Whoever wants to come to me in Yerushalayim is welcome. And we're here to daven. If you want to join us, you could join us. We have places for men. We have places for women. We have mixed places. We have permission from the police to do an event like this. And we want to have a place that everybody feels comfortable to daven in Israel.
Under the slogan, praying for freedom of religion and unity in all of Israel, Rabbi Dee planned for the service to have 3 sections, one for men, one for women, and one for mixed seating. Jewish prayer is open to everyone, said Rabbi Dee, and Judaism doesn't believe in coercion. People can pray as they wish, and they don't have to pray if they don't want to.
We just had our morning prayers for Sukkot here in Kikar Dizengoff, and it went fantastically well. We got through it. We had a nice turnout. It was very peaceful, and we proved to the people of Tel Aviv who wanted us to come, to support them, to show them that it is possible to pray as a Jew, even in Tel Aviv. We have the freedoms of religion, we have human rights, and part of that is that we can pray anywhere we like, and even if we want to pray separately with a mechitza, with a partition, we can do that too. And if the mayor of Tel Aviv doesn't agree with that, then that is his mistake. And if the Supreme Court doesn't agree with it, that's their mistake. But we want them to change the law so that even Jews can pray in public places without fear. And we came here from all over Israel to support the people of Tel Aviv because I know that the religious people in Tel Aviv are running scared of people who shout and want us to leave. And actually, the police are not protecting them. The mayor of Tel Aviv is not protecting them. The Supreme Court is not protecting them. So they're locking themselves into their synagogues. They're not going out into the streets, and they're very worried. So we've come here to prove to them you can pray on the streets in Tel Aviv however you want. We ask all Jews, Muslims, Christian, Buddhists, Hindus to come and to pray out here on the streets of Tel Aviv.
However, not all saw it that way, and opponents of judicial reform made clear their opposition to the creation of divided seating between men and women in public places. Some protesters arrived at the service to disrupt, and pushing and shoving ensued. It was a similar battle to that which took place on Yom Kippur, when judicial reform opponents disrupted a service with separate seating in the same location.
I just by accidentally came here, and I'm so embarrassed with what's happening here. We're all Jews. It's one Israel. It's really obvious that different people have different opinions, but I can't believe that people so with hate. It's not Israel that they know. I born here. I served the army. My sons served the army, and I just ashamed what's happened here because it wasn't like that ever.
Rabbi Dee reinformed the importance that the message of tolerance be heard.
And we know that separation of sexes is no problem because we know that women do aerobics in the park, just women, and we haven't seen the mayor requesting that men join them. We've seen a strange religion that takes place on the beaches of Gordon, where you have a man and a woman, a mechitza, a separation, another man and a woman. That's called volleyball.
Okay, so I'm here today in Tel Aviv because of what happened on Yom Kippur, which was very unfortunate and very disturbing. And as an Oleh Chadasha from Canada, I feel that it's my responsibility to stand up not just for myself, but for all Israelis. And yes, democracy is important. People keep saying democracy, democracy, and they want democracy, but only on their terms. They want their rights, but I shouldn't have my rights. For me, davening beside a mechitza is the only way I can daven. I wasn't really able to daven here today, and that's okay. I'll daven when I get home. But I just really want to say to all the people of Israel, it doesn't matter, to who I'm speaking. I'm speaking to everyone. I'm not speaking to a certain group. We love you, and Hashem loves you, and we should be one people. And if we're different, Baruch Hashem, we're different. But let's try to respect each other. And your rights shouldn't usurp my rights, and my rights must never usurp yours either. I just want peace.